こんにちは、皆さん。今日、私たちは日本語を勉強しています。質問があれば、私に聞いてください。Greetings, everyone. Today we're studying Japanese. If you have any questions, then feel free to stop and ask me at any time. We're continuing with Immersion with Card Captor Sakura, starting with episode 2. So, 会いたいな、会えないな、切ないな、この気持ち。So, I want to meet, but I'm not able to meet. And then setsunai. I believe this. This is an example of how nai gets used not for negation, but as because nai is generally used in negation. A lot of negative words have nai in it, even though it's not the negation nai. And this is an example of that. Setsunai. Let's see, this word was setsunai. I guess that's right. That's the cut kanji used in. I think it was kiru. Yes, kiru to cut. Anyway, setsunai is painful, heartrending, trying, oppressive, suffocating, miserable. So, and then kimochi is feeling. So I want to meet, but I can't meet, but I'm not able to meet. Notice this is conjugated into potential form and then into the negative form. So I'm not able to meet this painful feeling. Curiously, I was curious how Jisho was going to translate this. Let's see. Aitai na. That's the wrong ai. Aitai na. Let's see. Ai nai na. Setsunai na. Kono imochi. Let's see. I want to see you, but I can't. But I can't. This feeling is so painful. Interesting. It's being translated as see instead of meet. Okay. It could be a translation error, but I think it's supposed to be meet. Continuing. So, ienai no, iitai no, chansu, no kashite bakari. So let's see. No kashitsu. What was that word? No kasu. Because that's conjugated. Let's see. Wait, is that ka or ga? Oh, no ga shite bakari. No, so no gasu. To miss. Transitive. And chansu is considered, I'm guessing, a noun. Chansu. Yes, noun. So, ienai no iitai no chansu no ga shite bakari. So, I am not able to say, but I want to say. I keep missing my chance. Bakari is a limit, but it can be used, means limit, but it can be used to say, like, you can exceed the truth kind of limit. How you make exaggerations, you use it with bakari. So she's saying that the only thing she gets is missing her chance and nothing else. So ienai no iitai no chansu no ga shita bakari. Okay, so date subasa hiroi ge futari de. So that's basically like that said. Well, no, which is sometimes which can be translated as even though in English, but it's essentially just saying that said, but I want to say something else about it. Essentially, is the more literal translation. Subasa Hiro. I believe Subasa is wings. Oh, Subasa Hiroge. Yeah, Subasa wing. And then Hiroge, I believe that's to open. Hiroge. Yeah, Hirogeru. Oh, okay, so that's right. So this is Hirogeru in noun form. Hiroge. So in other words, it's open wings, like using it like a noun instead of a verb. So open wings. Hiroge. Subasa Hiroge. And Futari. Futari, two people, so. And it's really easy to see in the kanji as it's ni and hito. Yeah. Let's see now, which de is this? I always forget some of this because de gets used in a lot of things. And it actually apparently has even more uses in the Kansai dialect. I think it can be, if I remember correctly, de can be used as a sentence ending particle in the Kansai dialect. Okay, so Tsubasa Iroge. Spread your wings. Then Futari de. So when I add de, without de, it spread wings, the two of us, and then when I add de, it becomes spread your wings together. Okay, so continuing. Sore wo Marasan Yume wo Unizon Shitai. So I want to run a marathon across the sky and dream in unison. Sore wa Mere-san Maraston. See, Yume wo Unizon Shitai. Wants to run a marathon. I think it's translated wrong because the noun. At least translators have trouble figuring out what the noun is, I've noticed. Let's see if I want to run a marathon dream. Okay, yeah. Wow. It's surprising how hard these translators have translated Japanese. Though I've heard other languages can be worse. Sore wo Mara-san Yume wo Uni-san shitai. Oh, and Unizon is considered a noun, and Mera-san would be considered a noun as well, yes. Oh, if you have any questions, feel free to ask, or shitsumon ga areba watashi ni kiite kudasai. Hora. Let's see, I forgot that verb, or whatever hora is. Oh, it's a... Okay, apparently hore is another way of saying it, but hora, okay. It means like, hey, look, see, okay. And then mate is just wait, so yeah. So in other words, hey, catch you, catch me, wait. Or catch you, catch you. Hmm. Coach, コーチを向いて好きだと言って。See, Kochi was this way. I believe muite comes from muku, which just means to face, if I remember correctly. Muite. To face, to turn towards. Yeah, it's to turn towards something. It's intransitive. Okay. So, kochi is how you would say, like, this direction. Kochi. This way. Or, yeah, okay, it's translated as this way, or I, me, or we, but the more literal definition is this direction. Since they generally don't have words like, from how I had it explained, words like I and you don't really exist in Japanese, so they have, like, a ton of ways of trying to get around the fact that you can't say I or you, essentially. Yeah, so look in this direction and say you love me. Oh no, or actually Skeeta. Well, yeah, it's probably better translated as love, yeah. So nice to meet you, good to see you, Kito. I think this is the so as in, like, well kind of so, not like that way kind of so. So, let's see. To meet, to wish, layer. Let's see. Explain the grammar behind so. Explain the grammar behind soul and doesn't really explain it. Yeah, has more trouble explaining half Japanese, half English sentences. Which soul is this? There's a lot of souls. I thought there was one like used as an interjection, but I don't see that in the dictionary at all. Anyway, continuing. So nice to meet you. Good to see you, Kito. Okay, so what was Kito again? Surely, or suddenly, abruptly, instantly. Undoubtedly, almost certainly, most likely. The kanji that Kito comes from is like towering mountains in degrees, occurrence, number of times. I guess if you have a mountain occurrence, it will surely happen. Now, notice the audio is different here than the dialogue. The singer said "atashi," but the subtitle says "watashi." It's because "atashi" is the feminine casual way of saying "watashi." Anyway, so "watashi no omoi." So my thought, "anata no." Let's see, yeah, hato, yeah, heart or heart, hato. So your heart, my thought, your heart, and then targeting that. Tonde, 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 ike. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, this should be the to be able. This should be not the ek as in to be able to go, but uh, ek as in to be able to do something. Which is one of the reasons why it's not written in kanji. It's written in hiragana because when you're using it for that meaning, you can only write it in hiragana. So essentially, I'm thinking that I want your heart be, to be able to fly, fly, fly. See if there's a better way of putting it though. Watashi no omoi anata no hato ni one day, one day, one day, Ike. Let's see. Oh, I see. So, okay, this translator is acting basically like watashi no omoi. I guess since they put a space there, it has an implication of like a wa or ga particle without having to say it. So my thoughts fly to your fly to your heart. My thought my thoughts are able to fly to your hearts. Okay. 恋してる. This is a contraction of koi shite iru. But as you know, iru can also have the e part dropped off, and the ru gets added to the previous word. And this is koi romantic love, shite do, and then iru. So shite iru, which means in a continuous state of. So in other words, I'm in love.
私の想いあなたのハートに飛んで飛んで飛んでゆけ恋してる
Sakura no suteki na o tomodachi, or Sakura's wonderful friend. So Sakura no suteki na o tomodachi, and this o is the o for making it more polite, which only some words can take. In this case, tomodachi.
Sakura! Sakura! ね、もう食べられないよ。目覚まし7時に合わしとったん誰？Sakura! ね。
ね、もう食べられないよ. So this is the receptive form, to receive eating. And I think this mo is the addition mo, not the already mo. So in other words, it's saying I'm not able to receive eating, so I'm not able to eat anymore, essentially. Oh, that's right. No, this is not that's right. I thought something seemed strange. This doesn't. You can't use receptive tense for this. This taberu is an ichidan verb, which means it's receptive form and potential form looks exactly the same when conjugated. You have to just figure it out. This is the potential form, so able to eat. So more and then able to eat. So, and it's a negative, conjugated negatively after that nai. So it's I'm not able to eat anymore.
Sakura! ね、もう食べられないよ。目覚まし7時に合わしとったん誰や？食べられないよ。
Mezamashi, isn't that like alarm clock or something? So alarm clock, mezamashi, that comes from me eyes. Oh, it's an abbreviation for alarm clock. I wonder what the full word is. And anyway, it comes from... Oh, that's right, because mezamasu would be the verb, so to wake up. But mezumashi, the thing that does the waking up, because it's in a noun form, would be the alarm clock. So me, it comes from eyeballs, and what was the other verb come from? So mezumashi. So, oh, mezamashi. Mezamashi, okay. Mezamashi. Mezamashi. Let's see, so zamasu to awaken, yes. So to awaken plus eyes is to wake up, essentially. Mezamashi, and the reason it's, even though the verb is samasu, is because of Tintin hooking. Since sa can go to za. So mezumashi. I don't know if they use haha.
Sakura! もう食べられないよ。目覚まし7時に合わしとったんだ。
Shichi. Okay, so they use shichi this time. But I think you can technically also use haha, but or not haha, but I mean, not yet. Go roku not, yeah, nana, not ha, yeah, nana. So mezumashi, shichiji ni awa shitondan. Okay, so this shitonda looks like it's supposed to be a conjugation of shimata. But I thought they didn't use the su in it. Okay, awasu is to match, and it is transitive. Oh, okay, so they're putting awasu to match in as if it's being used to make a new noun or verb. So awashi, and then totan. This is Kansai Ben. So this is something about meeting someone at waking up to meet someone at 7, I'm guessing. Tota. Which, by the way, besides the Tokyo dialect, Kansai Ben is the second largest dialect in Japan. So let's see. Explain the grammar of this. Awashi totan. Appears to be a colloquial and dialect contraction of awasete itan, which is the casual spoken form of awasete awase. Ita meaning have been doing. I think this is. Yeah, this is the other au, so that is to match. Was going to match, so let's see. The awashi. Let's see. Awase totan. So awaseru. Awaseru. To match, to join together, to unite. So then what are you trying to say right here? Oh, this is the... Interesting. I thought it was usually the other kanji used for meeting. But yeah, okay, this has a meaning nuance. So, was going to meet someone is essentially what this is, and this verb is being loaded into this noun, dare, which in this case, let's see. So, mezamashi, yeah, okay. Mezamashi, shichiji ni awa shitotan dareya. Or in other words, once you're gonna meet, once, wasn't the alarm clock gonna wake you up to? That's actually. Why would he be talking about the alarm clock instead of just saying, weren't you gonna meet someone? Mezamashi. Take a note of the sentence, but I think it means something like, weren't you gonna set the alarm clock to meet someone at 7?
ね、もう食べられないよ。目覚まし7時に合わしとったん誰や？早起きするちゃうんかったんか？誰や？
Haya Hayaoki too. So get up early. Hayaoki, early rising. So suru, to do. Hayaoki, suru, doing early rising. And then chau. So, chaun kata, katanka. The Kansai Ben thing. Well, these dictionaries don't really do Kansai Ben that well. So, haya okisuru, to wake up early. Chao is a casual contraction of Teshimau, but that doesn't make sense here. It's using Teshimau. What does Chao mean in Kansai Ben? First, it is used to mean different or not, and is equivalent to standard Japanese word chigao. Oh, that's right. Chao is chigao. That's right. I forgot. I remember seeing that in a Kiradali video. Chigao, for example, so chao means that's not the case. Second, it functions as a negative form replacing janai. And meaning is not, isn't, so in chao, so translates to isn't it good? Or chan, which can convey it's not or isn't it? Pronunciation and the intonation can subtly change the nuance, with a stronger emphasis of chao indicating a clear negation, while a different pitch can imply a softer, more tentative suggestion. In English. Okay, aren't you? It's a contraction of chigao no, which translates to isn't it? Okay, so in this case, we are using it for haya o kisuru chigan kat katan. What does katan mean in Kansai Ben? Katan is a contraction of kata, past tense, combined with the dialect particle a casual, often emphatic or questioning suffix For example, okay, no, that's not what I needed. Wait, past of hin is chow. Interesting. But there's no room to even use the past of hin. In Kansai dialect, chaun katan is colloquial and emphatic for saying, I didn't do it or it wasn't the case. Chaun is a contraction of chaunda, meaning it's different. Oh, it's from Chigao. Okay, so chao is from Chigao. Okay, and then katan is a contraction of katan, meaning it was or it happened. Mean Kansai Ben. What would what would be the Tokyo dialect way of saying it? So Chao's control, yeah, Chigao means different, okay. And then katan is a contraction of dot datan data datanda. So data, which is the past tense of te aru. Oh, so it's the Kansai way of saying the past tense data. Okay. So so it's like chigaon data. So chaun katanka. So as for waking up early, wasn't it different or something like that? Let's see that this gets translated as didn't you get up early? Weren't you supposed to get up early? Okay, so Aya oki suru chaun katan ka?
Sakura! ね、もう食べられないよ。目覚まし7時に合わしとったん誰や？早起きするちゃうんかったんか？おや、大阪。
Wow, Osaka Ben.
ちに大阪弁使う人はいない。
うちに大阪弁。Uchi ni, so in location talking about the house. Osaka ben Skao using Hito person. Inai. So Inai. So this is, in other words, another question being asked in the negative, like is common in Japanese. So why is there an Osaka ben using person in my house? Or why is there someone that speaks Osaka ben in my house? Uchi ni Osaka ben Skao Hito wa inai.
なんかいや、大阪弁うちに大阪弁使う人はいない。テレビはついて。
Terebi, so she thought, thinking it was the television. Suitenai, this is from, I don't believe it's that Suku, I believe it's a different Suku. This is the, not, let's see, which Suku is it? Here goes, this one right here, this one, Suku. So, to be lit, to catch fire, to ignite, to start burning. I think that also has a to be on meaning. Yeah, to be turned on, yes. So, terebi wa suitenai, so the television's not on.
テレビはついてない。ということは。
ということは, so who are saying these things?
おお
Wow, oh. Okay.
なんや
Nanya, wait, Nanya?
ぬいぐるみなんや
Nanya. Oh yeah, this is the Osaka Ben da particle, yeah. And basically saying what the, like what's going on, or what the, non-meaning, having a what kind of meaning. It's basically one of the question words, though it's not a one-to-one mapping, because there are more question words in English, so a lot of the question words in Japanese map to multiple question words in English.
なんやぬいぐるみ
Megurumi. Megurumi, stuffed animal. Soft toy, plushy toy. So what is Meigu? It looks like it's from Meigurumi. Oh, Nuigu. That's not mad. That's new. Nuigurumi. Let's see, Nuigu. Oh, nuigurumi is a noun, meaning stuffed toy, stuffed animal. But can I use this by itself? Let's see, it has the kanji for sew or stitch in it. Nuigurumi. Can that be split up into 2 words? I don't see any 2 words it could be split into. Nuigurumi, so stuffed animal. See, Mara ne boketona. Ne bokeru. So ne bokeru is to be still half asleep, or to be half awake, to not yet quite awake. What is bokeru by itself? Bokeru. To grow senile, to be childish with age, to be mentally slow, to be fuddled, to play stupid, to say something stupid. In other words, it sounds like it's in any kind of sense of not fully using your brain, regardless of what the cause is. Bokeru. So nebokeru is not fully using your brain because you're coming from sleep. And then down here we have the Kansai accent, where oh, that's right. That's right. A tone. In the Kansai dialect, uh, nebokete iru can be contracted down to neboketo. First of all, in the Kansai dialect, they don't actually use iru, they use oru. So it would be nebokete oru, and then when that gets contracted down, it gets contracted down to the te becomes to, what you see here, and then instead of having a ru on the end, you have an n on the end. If I remember correctly. So this is how you say continuous statements in the Kansai dialect. Explain the grammar of from Kansai Ben. Nebo. Yeah, I can look this up later, but I remember correctly, that's what it was. That this is just how you compress oru onto the previous verb. You just make it an and and you take the tone, the te, and you combine it with the o from oru and make it to. So tone. So mara nebo ketona. In other words, still half asleep. Hore, which is hey. If you remember in the opening, they use hora, but hora and hore are basically the same word meaning hey. And then shikari se. Shikari, firmly, tightly, and then se. I think this is a kansai thing. They sometimes get rid of she and write ste. Explain the grammar of shikari se is a contraction of the imperative form of shikari shite. Okay, so it's just shite. Shitene. Used in the Kansai dialect. So, do firmly. In other words, get a grip on yourself. Hey, get a grip on yourself. Soka, that's right. If I remember correctly. Oh, right, I see. Soka. Kuro kado no Banin-san. Guard, watchman, Banin. So that's right. The cloud card's guardian. Soka kuro kado no Banin-san. Yatto mesumeta ka. Yatto, which was at last. Yatto, and then there should not be a space in this. Mesameru. So mesameta. Mesameta. To wake. Okay, so it's being used in the verb form. Mesameta, to wake up, to awaken. Instinct, ability, perception. So at last, are you finally awake? And this is basically what you do see commonly in English, where you use a question as a statement. So yatto mesameta ka. Buin fuin kemono keroberu suya.
やっと目覚めたか。封印の獣ケルベロスや。そうだった。うちの地下で見つけた本の中にケルベロスや。そうだった。
そうだった。うちの地下 underground. Don't think that's what they mean. It can also mean secret, illegal, and then hiding. Chica. Okay, so in other words, underground is being used as a reference for making things secretive. Like underground is actually also used in English for that sense as well. So, Chica Mitsuketa. Transitive. So de is usually used to show the method. So chica de means we're doing what we're doing. We're using secretive to do it, and then what are we doing? We're the book search inside. So, and then this is ni as in the purpose, ni used for the purpose. So we're doing the inside of the book search. So that wait, so why would uchi be used here though? Let's see. I know. Oh, within underground and then de. Oh, this is a Kyodoshi. Oh, maybe this is the. Could this be the de as in the Kyodoshi? No, it can't be because it would require something besides a. Oh, that's right. It's de here. This is that de. When you have multiple things you're using to describe, so inside, I guess inside secret book and then search book. So search for the inside of the book. Let's see. Oh, this is a reference to the word basement. Among the books I found in our basement. Okay, so uchi in this case is the uchi for house. So house is underground, or in other words, the house is basement. And then de would be the particle de because we're talking about a location. So uchi no. Yes, chica. So uchi no chica de the Mitsuketan Hon. So found books. So the book they already found. And so Naka, so they're saying the found book that was inside, and I guess inside of they're using data market, so inside of the basement. So the book that was found in the basement, and this is the particle neve for denoting locations. So Uchino うちの地下で見つけた本の中に、
カードの番人さん、やっと目覚めたか。封印の獣ケルベロスや。そうだった。うちの地下で見つけた本の中にクローカードっていうなんかよくわからないけどクローカードっていうなんかよくわから
Okay. 黒カード、カードっていう、So the said cloud cards or the named cloud cards, maybe? Okay, let's see. Or the discussed cloud cards, let's see. Nanka. I believe that's something. Yeah, something. Yoku, so Yoi. I believe this is from thoroughly well, yeah. And then Wakaranai or not known, and then Kedo. Its limit. Uh Actually, a much better way of thinking of Wakadu, but besides no, is to the English word parse, like when you parse information, because it has this underlying meaning behind it of dividing things up. In this case, dividing things up so you can understand it. Oh, so the thing that was said about the cloud cards. I that I don't know well. Hmm. Was one called Cloud Card. I don't really understand it, but so in other words, we're saying we oh, this is not. I was thinking Naka. Yeah, this is Keto. So but yeah, that's right. Among the books I found in the basement, there was something called Cloud Cards, but I don't really get it. Okay, no. Among the things I found in the basement, there was something called Cloud Cards that I don't really get, but yeah. So this non is basically having this entire phrase right here describe it. So it's a something that's called a cloud card, and then Nanka is what makes it a something. And Yoku, this is well, so Yoi's good, but this is being used adverbally well, so I don't understand it well. So it's not that she doesn't understand it, she just doesn't understand it well.
そうだった。うちの地下で見つけた本の中にクローカードっていうなんかよくわからないけど魔法のカードが入っていて。
Maho? Magic. I keep forgetting which kanji goes to which, though. Maho. Okay, the first one is Witch Demon, and the second one is Method Rule Law. Maho no Kado ga haiteiru. Hairu, let's see. Hairu was to enter, to come in, to go in, to And then this is in the continued form, haite ite. And continuative, and then it's ite instead of iru because it's a connected form because she's saying something after it. So the magic cards inside of it. Okay, so it was Kedo Maho no Kado ga haite ite, but it contains some magic card or cards.
わからないけど魔法のカードが入っていて、私がそれをバラバラにしちゃって。わからないけど魔法のカードが入っていて、
私が、let's see, それをバラバラにしちゃった。So actually I heard something interesting about this is from yeah, this is from shite shimate shite shimate, and I heard that the chau replacement from and shimau can be considered a feminine speech. So bada bada. So we ended up doing something. What is this something though? Together it wants to translate it as take a machine, break up, dismantle. Bada bada by itself means scattered. So bada bada ni bada bada ni shite means doing scattering or doing dismantling, but bada bada ni shite shimate means like accidentally doing scattering. And in this case, it's bada bada ni shichate. And what did she scatter? She scattered sore, that what she's been talking about, sore. So watashi ga sore o bada bada ni shichate.
カードっていうなんかよくわからないけど魔法のカードが入っていて、私がそれをバラバラにしちゃって、
このケロベルスさん、ケロベルス、actually, let's see how she says that name.
魔法のカードが入っていて、私がそれをバラバラにしちゃって、このケルベロスさんにカードを集めるように頼まれちゃったんだ。
So, このケロベルスさんにカードを集める to collect, to assemble ように in order to, so that, that's interesting. I remember Yoni being used to say something that's similar to, not in order to. So Yoni Tonomu to request. So Tonoma so this is from Tono Marete. So mareru, so this was in the receptive tense, not passive like they like to say it, because there is no passive in Japanese. Tono marete shimatanda. So received a request. So ended up receiving a request. So ended up receiving a request. And what kind of request did you receive? You received a request to collect I know yo can be used as in way. To collect way. Hmm. Appearing, looking like, way method. Like, similar. I know it's not the yo as in to get drunk. Oh, that's right. This is probably the yo as in purpose. But they're using the other kanji for that yo. It, このケロベルスさんに、カードを、how does that get pronounced? 集める。このケロベルスさんに、カードを集めるように、頼まれちゃったんだ。So, this first ni is telling you who gave you the request. It was given by Kiroberu Susan. The second ni is telling you the what the verb is targeting, in this case to request, but you have to say what you're requesting. So it's Atsumeru yo. So このケルベルスさんにカードを集めるようにた頼頼まいや頼まれちゃったんだ。頼まれちゃったんだ。So このケルベルスさんにカードを集めるように頼まれ れちゃったんだ。
バラバラにしちゃって、このケルベロスさんにカードを集めるように頼まれちゃったんだ。
So apparently you can in addition to saying as part of a kansai thing, because of the stereotype of kansai being a tougher kind of thing, apparently something that is used is people will replace their e's with as in the Japanese they're speaking, and essentially take on a more kansai like dialect as a way if they want to say a statement particularly tough sounding. But Kiro Berusu is not doing that. He just speaks Kansai dialect all the time because that's the dialect he's used to speaking. But this would be something that people that don't have a Kansai Ben uh, would do. So yeah. So yo hi. Well, let's see. Asa. Good morning. So it's a good morning. Yeah. Asa ya de. Card Captor Sakura. Let's see. De, I remember de was used as can be used as an ending particle. De used at the end of a sentence. Concept. Oh, that's right. I think it was yo. That's what it was. Yo can be replaced for de in kansai ben. Yeah. The sentence ending particle de is one of two possible alternatives to standard Japanese particle yo. Yes, okay. That's why you hear Keroberu Su saying de all the time. Yeah, Easayade. Card Captor Sakura. So it's a good morning, Card Captor Sakura.
さんにカードを集めるように頼まれちゃったんだ。やあ、ええやせいでカードキャプターさくら。だからカードキャプターなんか無理だってば。
だから、カードキャプターさん、参加、無理だってば。Now, I know dakara is often translated as because, but it's more literal, like meaning it in Japanese is like quoting everything that was said before. That's what the da does, and then kara from that. So dakara, card captor sakura sanka. So whether I'd be a card captors, it's impossible. Moody datte. What is ba sentence ending particle? Ba used as a sentence ending particle. Oh, it functions as a conditional. that it functions as a conditional form marker used to express if in a sentence is attached to the stem of a verb, adjective, or noun to create a conditional clause. So taberu, to eat, becomes tabereba. If you eat. Okay, yes, but this is being attached into te, not re. Let's see. Teba used at the end of a verb. The no, it's trying to look up the quoting particle. What is the continuous form called? Continuous form Renzoku Chohyo. Used with ba. Explanation in English. It's a grammatical. Okay, is it ba? It's grammatical. The conditional form ba is a grammatical structure in Japanese to express conditions similar to if or when in English. Ba is typically used in hypothetical situations. Let's see. Habiteba. Explain the grammar behind it is formed by combining the te form of the verb to tabere with the conditional particle ba. The te form is created by changing the final root to te. Okay, tabete. The ba is used to create conditional meaning. Translate. Therefore, tabete ba means if you eat or if one eats. This construction follows the standard rule for forming the ba conditional where te form of a verb is combined with ba to express condition. That's interesting. I thought you could only combine the ba with the normal Japanese, not polite Japanese. So this is apparently just the same as connected from whether it's done with an e on the end or a te on the end. So だからカードキャプターさんか無理だってば。So but I guess but might be a better word used in this situation in English. Whether I'll become a card captor or not, if it's let's see, was possible or reasonable, is it? So I don't know whether it's reasonable or possible to be a card captor. Let's see how they translate it. So I told you I can't be a card captor. I told you I'd never be a card captor. We'll look this up later. I want to get some more clarity on that statement.
せいでカードキャプターさくら。だからカードキャプターなんか無理だってば。
Kinzo. Oh, kinson. Modesty. Humility. Okay, so Kiro is interpreting moody as not impossible, but I'm not able to, and so he's seeing it as modesty. The fact that she's saying that. Kinso. Kiro berusu.
カードキャプターさくら。だからカードキャプターなんか無理だってば。ほれ。
ほれ。There's Sakura the fly.
こうやってフライのカードもちゃんと取り返したがな。
こうやって。That way was done, was doing. So doing that way, こうやって. Oh, that's right. It has a this way meaning to it, yeah, こう. So in this way, こうやって. フライのカードもちゃんと so the ちゃんと取り替える to get back. In other words, it's taken for return. So take back, or in other words, to get back. 取り返したかな. So this way, the fly card was already properly taken back. And just like that, I got the fly. I got the fly card back too. So Koyate, Furai no karu mo chanto torikaeshita ga na?
こうやってフライのカードもちゃんと取り返したがな。ほれほれ。
Hore hore or
取り返したがな。
look.
ほれほれ。
Wait, hore hore. Let's see, one hore by itself would be. Let's see, two is fondly, admiringly, with fascination. Yes, look by itself. So hore is look, but hore, so lots of it is admiring it, looking at it a lot.
ひどい目にあったけどね。
Hidori ni me. Oh, to meet, to encounter, to see. Kedo. So with eyes, meet. And then what is Hidori? Hidori. Cruel, heartless, hard, harsh, severe. So you saw it with much trouble? I got a rough deal. I had a rough time. Maybe I'm getting this verb wrong. Atta. To meet. To meet, to encounter, to see. Okay, I think it's to meet, to encounters. Interesting, they chose a rarely used kanji to say ao. It usually has an implication. To have a bad time, to go through a bitter experience, to get in trouble, to get hurt, to suffer. The grammar involves compound verb. Ao meaning to encounter, to experience, which is a. So I guess ao with that other kanji means to meet, but ao with this kanji means more of to encounter. I guess implying that it wasn't some sort of meeting, essentially. Yeah, harsh, violent, intense stream, very bad. Very bad. Many atta. I had an encounter. I get rid of many. Encounter, okay. The expression uses the noun hidoime, meaning bad experience or a terrible sight. It's modified by the particle ni to indicate the object of the experience. The verb aus is then conjugated in past form. So it's hidoime meaning. Okay, so hidoime literally means terrible sight, which is interpreted as bad experience. So hidoime ni atta kedo ne.
ほれほれ、ひどい目にあったけどね。
朝飯だぞ
Let's see. Asa meshi, or breakfast. Asa meshi. Is there a difference between asa gohan and asa meshi? Verse asa meshi. Asameshi is formal and is used by man, I think. Asa gohan is formal and casual. You can use it both ways, but asameshi is more formal. And this is Toya, which means rooftop structure. That's his name.
ほれほれ、ひどい目にあったけどね。
朝飯だぞ
はーい。
Oh.
お兄ちゃん。はーい。
Right.
ほれほれ、ひどい目にあったけどね。
朝飯だぞ
Dazo, okay. So to be breakfast, aka breakfast is ready, yeah. And then Zo is just a stronger exclamation for saying something.
はーい。
Yes.
お兄ちゃんおはよ
Good morning, brother.
一回呼んだだけで降りてきた一回
Ikai yonda. Yeah, oh yeah. Yonda called past tense dake. So one time called, limited to one time called, and then dake. De. Oriru, to descend, to come down. So orite kita. Oh, okay, so this is the restriction. In other words, you're delineating some sort of limitation kind of de. So, limited to one call, you came down. In other words, did you just come down after only one call?
う。お兄ちゃんおはよ
一回呼んだだけで降りてきた
う。お兄ちゃんおはよ
一回呼んだだけで降りてきた
う。
雨かな今日は。
雨、雨かな今日は。Interesting. You can. Ame is a. Oh, it's probably because ame is a noun. So instead of saying, oh, ame na. That's not. Normally you use no here. Why are you using kana? Oh, kana. This is I wonder. Okay. Is this the ka particle or is this kana separate from that? See. Explain the grammar breakdown of. Oh, it appears to be a reversed or incorrectly ordered version of a standard Japanese sentence, Kyo wa ame kana. Okay, so this is that thing in Japanese where you sometimes reverse the way you say a statement. So it would only be Kyo wa ame kana, and this na would be the ending sentence, ending particle. But is that correct though? I'll look that up later. I didn't write what. Anyway, it's basically saying I wonder if it's going to rain today.
お兄ちゃんおはよ
一回呼んだだけで降りてきた。雨かな今日は。
う。今日は起こしてくれる人がいたんだもん。
雨かな今日は。
今日は起こしてくれる人. So, okoshite is transitive. Yes, it's how you say waking someone else up. So kureru to receive or to give, but it's kureru talking about someone else's giving. So to wake someone else, to give waking someone else up person. And what are we saying about them? Itan damon. Okay, that's that at the end when stated in like a fact, and then ita so it existed or no, the past tense was supposed to exist. So so today someone was supposed to wake me up. So 今日は起こしてくれ人がいたんだもん. And mon thing, that's short for mono, so it's a thing that someone was supposed to wake me up today. That's interesting. It's translated as today I had someone wake me up. Oh, I see. So it's not that someone was supposed to wake me up. She's saying that she had someone wake her up today. She's talking about the fact that she came down after one call because someone else woke her up. 今日は起こしてくれ人がいたん、いたんだもん。今日は起こしてくれる人がいたんだもん。
一回呼んだだけで降りてきた。雨かな今日は。
今日は起こしてくれる人がいたんだもん。
And she realizes that her brother would ask, "What do you mean someone woke you up?" 目覚ましがね、はははは。In other words, she's saying the alarm clock. It's going to be the alarm clock. 目覚ましがね。
がいたんだもん。目覚ましがね。
は
おはよう、お母さん。
Good morning, mother.
おはようございます。
おはよう、お父さん。お母さん。
おはようございます。Good morning.
おはようございます。
お父さん。
Ohio, good morning, father.
おはよう。今日も美味しそうだね。
今日も美味しそうだね。So, today it looks delicious, but notice it's saying kyomo and not kyowa. Very important distinction. So, this mo has a connotation of like something that always happens. It happened before, it's now just happened again. If you say wa, it has the implications that it's different this time. So if he was to say kyo wa, he would be implying that his previous breakfasts he cooked did not look delicious. But kyo mo oishi so dane is saying that this one looks delicious just like the previous ones look delicious. And it's oishi so instead of oishi because he hasn't eaten the food yet, so he has to say it looks delicious. He doesn't actually know if it's delicious until he eats it.
Ohayou おはようございます。
おはよう、お父さん。
おはよう。今日も美味しそうだね。ま、怪獣の夜やな。
I think that means like well. Let's see. Just one of those interjection sounds. Let's see. Ma, just now, come now. No, that can't be it. I think it's just something else. Kaiju. Let's see, what was the word for kimono? Okay. Kimono uses that kanji. Oh, interesting. Kimono uses the same kanji as kaiju. Second one. What's the kai in it mean then? Kaiju. Suspicious apparition mystery. In this case, kaiju is generally gets referred to, let's see, strange beast, but it's usually referred to as a large monster, essentially. So, kaiju no yori wa na. Let's see, kaiju. This is comparative fury. So you're setting the kaiju as the baseline for something. So kaiju no yori wa na. I think that's the full statement, but what's he saying? Monster noises?
おはよう。今日も美味しそうだね。ま、怪獣の夜やな。
Yeah, this is just the pain sound. And then this is as in like asking the question, yes. Alright, so it's from so if you use it with the right intonation, it means ha. Which is ironically the exact same thing we do in English. We're using yes to say ha, or what is it. It's just all part of the intonation.
Ma, 怪獣の夜やな。
So I think he's trying to say like a monster or something like that. If you remember in the previous episode, he compares the noise she makes in a room as like a monster. So, shitsumon ga arimasu ka? Are there any questions? If not, we'll raid, so please stick around for that. Okay, we're gonna raid Cora Star X, who's currently learning. Whose native language is Japanese, and he's learning English. And who else are we gonna raid today? Okay, we're gonna raid Conductor Savvy, who's playing another Hollow, another Night. So, minasan, kyotsukete, mata ashita. Goodbye, everyone. See you tomorrow. Here comes the raid.